And we're back. Just 2 weeks after flying in from Asia, I'm back on a plane once more. This time, I'm heading back to one of my favourite countries in the world, a place where I used to live and work for many years. So join me as I return to the glorious shores of Mediterranean Greece. Hello Greece, it's good to be back. Good morning, day 2. Right, so the plan over the next 2 weeks is to island hop my way up to the glorious capital of Athens, stopping off at around just under a dozen or so islands along the way. First week I'll be doing it using kind of local Greek ferries, but this is the second week I'll be in the glorious 54-foot yacht. Today I'm kicking things off on a boat trip to two of Kos's glorious 2 neighbouring islands. Good morning, day 3, and it's yeah, thank you Kos. Although admittedly I didn't actually get to see much of the island, but anyway. Right, next island. After 2 hours on a boat, it's hello Ellipsy. This is the sort of island you come to when you just really want to escape the crowds. Peak season, and there's hardly anyone here. Morning, day 4, and it's thank you Lipsy, next island calling. But first, a spot of lunch before the ferry. Right, hello Icaria. Right, so I'm kind of thinking I might have made a bit of an error of judgment coming to this particular kind of town, if you like, because there's just nothing here, and there's nothing kind of to see or do with an easy reach either. The downside is my ferry tomorrow night is not until 9:30 in the evening. However, I've just found out there is actually kind of a local kind of excursion boat that might be able to get me to my next port of call a little bit earlier. So, plan tomorrow morning is to try and get on that. Good morning, day 5, and luckily managed to get onto the 4 o'clock ferry behind me instead of the 9:30 one tonight, but it still gives me a good kind of 5 hours to kill. So right, time to go exploring. Right, next island. Hello, Fawny. Not a bad spot to watch the sunset.
Ferry behind me was the one I was actually supposed to be on. However, I'm so glad I made the decision to get the earlier one because it kind of gave me like the whole evening here instead.
Good morning, day 6. And after checking out the most wonderful apartment last night, I've got about 3-4 hours to kill now before my ferry this afternoon. So, bit of lunch and a bit of a stroll along the coast. This is crazy. It's like peak season. Yeah, this island just has empty beaches. Right, thank you, Fawny. I've got to say, I think this has been my favourite Greek island on the trip so far. Hello Samos, and yeah, back to the tourist crowds. Good morning, day 7. It's another beautiful day in Greece. Right, time to fight with the locals and the tourists to try and get on the bus to check out Samos's main town. Right, so I've got about, 3.5 hours now, taking the delightful sights of the town. Thoughts on kind of Samos's main town? It's okay for a stroll around, but it's not really got anything that kind of jumps out at you, like say Corfu Town or Rhodes Town. And on that note, instead of getting the bus back, I thought I'd get the ferry. Oh crap. Okay, so yeah, wrong port. Didn't really say actually on the take it, but anyway, hey ho. Oh well, expensive mistake. Looks like I might have to get a taxi back now. That was the most incredible stroke of luck ever. Plane was delayed by like half an hour leaving the port. Jumped in a taxi, made it in the end. Such a stroke of luck, the boat was delayed by half an hour. I still can't believe I got on that ferry. Good morning, day 8. And it's, yeah, thank you Samos. Bit of a stroll, bite to eat, and then it's back on a ferry. I'm supposed to be getting on the Blue Star Mykonos boat to Ikaria tonight, and then getting the same ferry tomorrow from Ikaria to Mykonos. The thing is, the ferry today that's running due to high winds, which is supposed to last 24 hours, can't get into Mykonos. So if we can't do that tomorrow, we could be in for some very interesting times. So, we've made it to Ikaria tonight, but can we make it to Mykonos tomorrow night? This town is just so much nicer compared to like the port town I was on the other side of the island about 3 or 4 nights ago. Good morning. It's another day. Right, so fun and games unfolding for the next couple of days. And at the moment it looks like I can actually get to Mykonos tonight to meet my yacht cruise tomorrow. However, just been informed by the company that the boat is in Eos and can't actually get to Mykonos, so I don't know what's happening there. So I'm sure I'll find out more as things pan out, but we could be in for a fun few days. Boat's due in 20 minutes, no email, ticket's still showing valid, so yeah, fingers crossed we might actually make it to Mykonos tonight after all. And on that note, that brings us to the end of part 1. But join me in part 2 as my island hopping adventure continues.